Let's have a look at Babes in Toyland. This is a punk trio from Minneapolis, first formed in 1987. Guitarist Kat Jelland from Oregon, drummer Lon Barbero, and bassist Michelle Leon, who was replaced by Maureen Herman in 1992. Barbero had no experience playing any musical instrument, making her perfect for drumming somehow. The idea is to try to come up with something new by starting from scratch. But you can't help but to be influenced by the time in which you live. And these girls were 15 when the Ramones changed our world, and the Sex Pistols lit it on fire. When Holitz and Russell left, they recruited a friend of Jelland's named Courtney Love to play bass. It's actually unclear if Courtney was officially a member, no matter how brief. Love says that she was kicked out, but Michelle Leon says that Love was her replacement. Also, several songs from Babes in Toyland's debut album shared lyrics with several songs by Hole, notably B-sides of Retard Girl and Dick Nail. What matters is that Babes in Toyland rehearsed and picked up the bass to try to get involved, but Babes already had Michelle Leon on bass, so there was no room for Love. That didn't deter her, and she kept trying to insert herself until she was in fact kicked out of the house rather than kicked out of the band. Oh, what a tangled web, Courtney. BIT began doing shows at art galleries and wherever. Late in '87, they were punks, loud, abrasive, pissy. They developed what became was in fact original, interesting, even stupefying, less chaotic, more meaningful. Dust Cake Boy was the first single. Spanking Machine was the first LP. And Sonic Youth frontman took notice, invited the Babes to tour in Europe with them in 1990. That's the Goo Tour. Shows were documented on Dave Markey's 1991 The Year Punk Broke, an album of BIT outtakes to Mother went to number one in the UK indie charts, and Michelle Leon left after her boyfriend Joe Cole was shot and killed during a robbery. Maureen Herman replaced her. The Babes signed with Reprise. Fontanelle was the second LP, produced by Sonic Youth's Lee Ronaldo. And the single Bruised Violet was a covert attack on Courtney Love, but Jelland denied this. The Babes played Lollapalooza with Primus, Alice in Chains, Dinosaur Jr., and Rage Against the Machine. The band played a benefit show for Rock Against Domestic Violence on the same day Kurt Cobain was found dead in his Seattle home. Courtney Love's involvement in this has been well documented. In May 1995, Babes in Toyland released Nemesisters to mixed reviews. What was wrong? Herman left in 1996. Dana Cochran of Mickey Finn took over on bass for live shows. In 96 and 97, Michelle Leon returned in 97, but the chaos was back. Jelland formed a new band, Catastrophe Wife. Babes in Toyland did a last tour in 2001. This show was released as a live album, Minneapolism. That was all she wrote. There was a reunion in 2015 with a tour of Europe and North America. This band has had issues with bass players, and this reincarnation was no different. Herman was fired for who knows why, and Clara Salyer took over. Herman later stated that she was asked to leave because she had written an article for Boing Boing about Runaways bassist Jackie Fox, who had been sexually assaulted by Runaways manager Kim Fowley in 1975, and Joan Jett's denial of having witnessed it. All of this was denied by Barbero, who was in fact connected to Joan Jett through her label Blackheart Records. In May of 2020, Barbero confirmed that Babes in Toyland were now permanently relegated to the bargain bin, middle-aged punks without the youthful snarl